Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So I decided today we are going to be grinding at Sulfur Mine again. One, because I am extremely late to the party and I still need to grind for my Archaeologist Map. And it's funny because I've grinded the Elton piece and the compass, also gotten the telescope way before this one. But anyway, I thought I'd do a 2-in-1 so I could do a test here as well and see how it is after the change. So with that said, let's hope for the best. And what I'll be using is target openings here, my overcapped AP setup for crystals, and your default food and everything else buff, deep seas. I don't think the species really is relevant because I'm beyond overcapped here. So anyway, with that said, let's turn this on. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see, I'm at 195. Let's actually just use these because I'm like, I haven't been using them because we had the event going on for so long. And then, all right, we're 300. All right, so Dehkia, there's only tier 1. I can't wait for the all-in-one preset sometime in August because, good lord, that would be nice to have and not have to forget about like all these things. All right, anyway. So the way this spot works is it's just a tower spot, and I believe there's one mechanic that you have to be aware of, and that one is like there's this geyser and you kind of have to stand in it, and I think you get a buff out of it. So I'll show it to you when it happens. It'll be like a geyser is on the ground and you just stand in it. But yeah, I'm mostly here for the Archaeologist Map pieces. I am 1 out of 4 for pieces here. I did 1 at Peleku, and it was the warder, apparently the easy one, and I need deportee there. So we'll be doing Peleku in the near future as well, but I don't know, I feel like this one is a spot where people who have been doing like Honglim base and are like, where do I go now? Valencia spots might be okay, but that's why I'm here to test it, so I have no idea actually. I don't think you get too many scrolls here. At least the last time I tested this was probably a 1.5 years ago. But I know I have videos, so you can just check it from previously. So you see this thingy? Blue? Yeah, you stand in this. Get launched up, and then you see this buff right here. Yeah, you want that. But then there's also bad geysers as well. You don't want to stand in that one. So like it stays there, but you want to be in the initial burst to get the buff going on, and then that's how you do more damage. So yeah, that's the mechanics of this spot. Very easy to learn. Aside from that, group everything up. Awakening might be okay here. So if any Awakening DKs want to test it and let me know how it is, that would be cool. Because I can do it eventually, but I have a lot of other spots I got to test first. Which one is the harder one to get at this spot? Oh, I think that one's bad. Yellow bad. Don't stand in it. You know what? I think even though you shouldn't stand it, I will test it to see how much damage it does. Is it safe? Let's find out. Ooh, let me go stand in the blue though. Stand in blue, that's good. Launch me. What the heck? Oh, I didn't get launched, but I got the buff. Okay, so we're good. Oh, I should probably do that. So as far as I remember, unless they change something in the year or two I haven't grinded here, is blue is the only one worth standing in. Everything else is damage to you. And then the red one means like a boss is spawning or some stuff. This thingy to devour. I don't know what pink does, I don't remember, but does not seem like it's good. It seems like it's hurting me, so. Just keep in mind though that like I have defensive crystals on as a little bit extra because I'm overcapped. But if you are barely making it and you're like what, try armors and everything, I wouldn't do that. Just play intended. Yeah, Sissel necklace and 25, let's go. I don't know how many of you guys have been playing this game, I guess since like 2018 or something when Valencia came out. But getting a Sissel necklace was actually like the equivalent of like getting a Deboreka before. So nowadays, it's irrelevant. Back in the day, it was good. Sissel used to be, oh, I guess fun fact. Sissel used to be the budget option for Ogre Rings. And I guess the equivalent to today is if you don't have Karazad, you're using like Devos. That you're using non-Tet something. Red bad. Hello. But yeah, which one should I be getting first on average at the spot? And people say it was like the 2-car one was something, or there's like Devourer and 2-car, I believe. And the one you want, or the one that's like the non-Elton equivalent. Is there a way, like, I'm pretty sure there is, but is there a way to get the buff without getting launched in the air? Is that, if I knew how to do that, then that's good. Hey, another Sissel. I'm convinced I should just stand in bad, even if it's, you know, you aren't supposed to do it, but if we're going for trash loot an hour and everything, it is what it is. What's the average to get the Archaeologist map? Some people I've seen get it in under 10 hours, but I'm pretty sure like the average is probably like 200 for all 4 pieces, that is. I wish grouping them up was always clean. Speaking of that, I should probably actually run these scrolls that I get, because Sovereign Weapons or Sovereign Offhand coming out next week, and I'm like not really prepared compared to the others. So I have enough to get the Sovereign Offhand on day 1, but in terms of enhancing it, I have probably about 150 billion silver, and I'm gonna be honest, that is not even close to average for getting Oct. So I think I could probably get like 10 Sovereign Offhand on day 1 with moderate RNG, but unless I get super lucky, I'm not getting Oct day 1. Also, because you want to know why? I'm at 18 out of 30 on going for Dehkia. That doesn't help. And then you see other people just one-tapping it. I like the little mechanic here, but its loading is not exactly the most optimal. Where the big boy at? Hello. Man, I need to do those bosses, but I feel like there's no point in doing these bosses if you have all your crystals anymore. I mean, it's like okay-ish money, but it's not good money doing the bosses as an endgame player. If you need them, go for it. No, I think I just ate my Wheel of Fortune doing that. Okay. I have a feeling they're gonna do this in like a Dehkia 2 version one day, and then all these colored puddles are actually gonna do damage. Ooh, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, like, see, I got the buff for that one, but I didn't launch. So I want to learn how to do that perfectly every time. One archaeologist map, please. Is this one, like the big enemy, supposed to have a higher chance of dropping beasts, or not really? How much is trash loot worth here? 31k. It's not the worst I've seen. Oh, okay. Honestly, this spot doesn't feel that bad. Like, you know how a lot of spots feel tankier now because you just decide to add more DR and health to everything? This one doesn't feel that bad. I also say that with the buff on, but even without it, it feels fine, to be honest. Might have missed it. How many cappers have we gotten? 26 in 24 minutes. It's not great, but you're getting scrolls on the side, so I guess that makes up for it. This is one of those spots where I feel like if I put on those HP regen add-ons in replace of something, it could be good, but who knows. Might try that in the future, but as of right now, I'm just doing a lot of testing first. I will say though, when the colors overlap, like the yellow and then the blue one that you're supposed to stand in, it's kind of hard to see it, but aside from that, when I see it, it's fine. Yeah, like the overlapping colors here. It's a little bit tricky to see. Just know that I could stand in the bad, but if you're barely geared, maybe don't do that. Oh my god, just launch me game. You know when you do the Bong Wang boss, the bird, the firebird, the party group thingy, and you're trying to get into the geyser, but it doesn't go for like 4 seconds? It's like, that's the most obnoxious thing I've ever done. I hate it so much. kind of wish this Dehkia stuff wasn't purple. Not gonna lie, this is literally a Dark Knight problem because all my abilities are purple. Rip. I wonder how many of those I have. Maybe I could do a turn in from like 7 years ago. One Sissel. Oh, I got an artifact. I remember when those used to be good. Then Kabuas came out. I hope Adania comes out with new ones. I'm not gonna lie, those would be nice. Just have a change up from best in slot. Holy, that got melted. All right. Honestly, this hour is going by pretty quickly. Like, everything just feels smooth. Nothing's drastic. That kind of hurt, actually. What have we gotten? 35 scrolls? Holy, that's a lot. Just, oh my god, due to launch. Melted. Okay, so we got like another 24-ish minutes left. So you see two buffs happening, the sword and the time one. Time is giving DP, sword is AP. Well, not AP, but like you just do more against these, so essentially. Why does this take so long? Just do it. Oh my god. So this is what I'm gonna have to grind for like the next 100 hours to get my pieces. Oh dear. Like it's not that bad, but the colors, there's so many of them. I think this might actually be like not the worst amount of silver, especially if you're running the scrolls, because like mem frags are at an all-time high right now. Yeet. I think if you're not geared, the red one is the one you really don't want to stand in. That one probably hurts the most. I hate that mechanic. It's cool the first time, but my trash loot. But we have to do it. I think in total, I've put about probably 50 hours total in over, I guess, 6 years in both Peliku and Sulfur. So it's not a lot, but I guess the time is now. I just think the most annoying part about grinding these spots is coming out here in the middle of nowhere. I wish they put more wells or something, Magnus wells, in out of the way places. I don't know what I did there to not get launched but still get the buff, but I like doing that, and you should do it too. I don't know how to replicate it. Waiting for the big boy to come out. God, every time I see one of those mystical shard pattern thingies, I'm like, is that the archaeologist piece? Nope, just bait. 0. Very cool. All right, after the harmony goes out, I believe that's the end of our hour. Those are kind of rare here, but at Pilaku, they're pretty common. Also at Padex, those are very common if you guys are looking for them. I have a lot of hours in Padex now, way more than I really want to have. But my my tag is there, and I've been going for the merchant ring piece. I'm doing my best to get strong back attacks on it. $52 scrolls. That seems like a big number, not gonna lie. But I have to run them too, so unlucky. All the new players out there that have never run a relic scroll or a shard before, or ancient scroll, or those relics, boy, you not know what you're missing out on. Launch. If I'm holding block in here, does it launch me? Yep, still launches you. I'm trying to figure out what would cause it to not do that. Like, still give me the buff, but no launch. Oh, by the way, I started with 40,000 Agris today, or like 44. So still less than a day's worth here. Alrighty, boys. It's not too late to just give me a arc piece right now. The red one should be popping up soon. Looking for the big one. I was like, wait, there's two of them. Wait, is this the play to stand on the hill and have them funnel towards you? Wait, pause. Did we find something? Assuming you could just stand in everything, is this the play? Oh, that actually kind of hurt, not gonna lie. Okay, that's fine. But the only bad thing is you don't really get a lot of back attacks doing this. Another one. How many yellow ones are there? What in the world? Is that normal? I haven't really been paying attention, but that's a lot of yellows in a row. Also, the overlap between blue and yellow, I can't see them. Like, it straight up covers the blue one. Whenever my harmony goes out, and we'll calculate our totals soon. Should probably be able to get one more pull in. All right, we're out. That turn off? Okay, let's calculate. I used less than 20,000. I know that for sure. Okay, let's see. Calculator. 33,658 times 31,500. 1 bill in trash. 62 scrolls. Now you could value this based on if you sell it to the market or if you run them. So on average you get about 7 mem frags per scroll of 5, so that'd be 12. 12 times 7 is about 80-ish mem frags. So you can count this at either like 180 mil, or you can count like 80 times 4 is 320. If you run them, that obviously is a different calculation. So I think it's a better idea to run them. It probably takes like an extra 5-10 minutes, but it is what it is. And then I could say probably another 100 Capra stones. 1.3. And then if you want to calculate the extra random goodies, you can. But with the scrolls added to it, I would say you can, if you were to sell it to the market, like directly scrolls, no running, it's about 1.5 bill an hour. If you were to run it, which obviously takes more time, it's about 1.7 bill an hour. So take that how you will. That has been the trash loot that I made this hour. I really don't think it's that bad. Let me look at this once again. So this is a Valencia spot. It is sulfur. What is 1130? I think if you're confused and you don't know where to grind because all you did is Hong Lim, give this one a shot. It's a little bit higher, but you also get like treasure pieces and Marnie boxes if you care. Chance of debos, that definitely adds to the total, and then everything else. So I would say at minimum 1.5 billion. If you get lucky with an accessory or bonus goodie, shoots up over 2 billion. So that's my experience, and hope you guys had a fantastic time here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.